Hey student, this is the vocabulary news lesson. Watch this video and learn 3 expressions with the verb leave. Coming up. If you don't know me very well, I am teacher Prix, and I'm going to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Yes, the button is working today. Subscribe because every week I post different kinds of English lessons to help you become a better and more confident English speaker. And if you have already done so, I appreciate it. It really helps the channel. Make sure to hit the like button. But other than that, my friends, let's talk about expressions with leave. I always come here on my channel with this kind of lesson. Here I focus on helping pre-intermediate and intermediate students to go from stuck to speaking in 6 months, and this level is what I like to call the transition level. And at this level, as a basic, as a pre-intermediate, intermediate, upper intermediate, advanced, fluent, teacher, vocabulary is always going to be part of the process, okay, of your journey, of your practice. But what I like to get your attention to at this level is that basic verbs you learned as a beginner will come back, but with different uses, with different ideas, phrasal verbs. This is not a phrase. The expressions I'm going to share with you here are not phrasal verbs. They are expressions. So you will see simple verbs like leave, cut that I showed last week being used in different ways, with expressions, in idioms, in phrasal verbs plus prepositions. So it's important to learn and review different expressions, different ways to use another very flexible verb. Yes, yes. And this is something that I often do with my BSA. BSA is baby sardine in the area. That's how I call my students in my online program, the Real English Academy. I will open registration again at the end of May. Stay tuned. Now, guys, with my students, they always have vocabulary. In all the modules, we have workshops, challenges, the lessons of the academy. They always have vocabulary. And as soon as my students study a lesson, a vocabulary lesson, the next step is to post examples to me using the words they learn. So as I always tell my students, as I always emphasize here on my channel, to learn a lesson, I must use it. So post some examples here in the comments. Practice. That's how you memorize new words, expressions, verbs, you name it. That being said, first one, leave someone high and dry. I'm a very positive person, okay? But I'm afraid that all the expressions are not nice. All the expressions show a negative idea. They are used in negative situations. So I am sorry, but I was watching some TV series episodes and I saw the 3 expressions, and that inspired me to come here and prepare this video for you. I always bring lessons based on real life conversations. So that's why I watch videos, TV series, podcasts, documentaries, so that I can get important information and come back here and give them to you. So, leave someone high and dry is to put someone in a very difficult or unpleasant situation that they cannot escape from. So, if you say, "Oh, I can't believe my best friend," bad, by the way, bad friend. "My best friend left me high and dry again. You know, she promised to pick me up at work because I needed her and she promised she would come, but she didn't. She left me high and dry again." Okay? Now, a difficult or unpleasant situation can be a really bad situation, or it can be just a bad or unpleasant situation. So you can use in both scenarios, okay? For extremely harmful or really bad, terrible situations, or for situations that were really unpleasant, like promising to pick up your friend, but not going there, not picking them up. That's really bad, but you will survive. It's a difficult or unpleasant situation, but you will manage, okay? So look at the examples here. The last time you trusted Peter, he left you high and dry when you needed him the most. I don't like that guy. So maybe I'm talking to my friend about Peter, Peter is gonna help me. I believe him. He's changed. He's a different man, and he's gonna pull it off, He's gonna keep to his word, and I trust him. And then my best friend can look at me and say, "Sweetie, last time you trusted Peter, he left you high and dry when you needed him the most. I don't like him. So the last time you trusted Peter, he put you in a difficult position that you couldn't escape from. So he made you go through a difficult situation and you couldn't escape from that situation. You had to manage by yourself and get out of the situation by yourself. So that's the idea. They put you in a difficult situation and you cannot escape from that situation. So I don't know what it is, but he left me high and dry when I needed him the most. So he put me in a difficult situation, a really bad situation when I needed him. Another one, our biggest supplier, business now. Our biggest supplier left us high and dry when they signed with our biggest competitor. So can you imagine? I have a supplier, he's my supplier, but then he signs with my biggest competitor. He put me in a difficult position and I can't escape. Maybe I cannot negotiate with this supplier anymore. Maybe my competitor will have an advantage now and I can't escape from it. So he left me high and dry. That was really, really bad. And I feel very sad about that. So that's the idea, my friends, like to support the channel. But here we go. Next one. To leave someone hanging. Now, I posted a picture of a meme. It's a meme. It's a joke, okay? But look at this. Don't you hate when your friends leave you hanging? Now, there's a little boy. He's hanging. He's holding on a tree branch. And he's hanging there, and his friends left him hanging. Literally in this case. But when you leave someone hanging, it means that you leave that person waiting, like this little boy. But in this case, he's waiting for help, okay? So typically, when you leave someone hanging, you leave them waiting for information, you leave them waiting for a decision, you leave them waiting for an answer, not necessarily help, like this little boy, okay? His friends left him hanging, literally hanging, okay? He's hanging. He's hanging on a tree branch. So it's just bad, okay? Don't do that to your friends, all right? Be nice to your friends. So in this case, as I said, you leave someone waiting for information, for an answer, for a decision. So here's an example. Well, two examples actually. So what happened to our plans this weekend? Come on, man. Don't leave me hanging. I need your help. So maybe I asked my friend Tom for help this weekend. Okay, so this weekend I'm moving and bro, I need your help. So let me know. And then it's Monday, nothing. Tuesday, well, next weekend. Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, and I'm like, dude, what happens to your plans this weekend? Come on, man. Don't leave me hanging. I need your help. Don't leave me here waiting. Come on. I need an answer. I need your help. Don't leave me hanging. So that's the idea. I'm really counting on this friend. So this happens a lot, okay? This decision or this answer will really help me. I really need that information. I really need that help. I really need that favor. So come on, man, don't leave me hanging. I don't have anyone to call. I don't have anyone to count on. So please, dude, this weekend, my place. Yo. Anyway, let's keep rolling. Oh no, there's another example. So when is the concert? Second example. When is the concert? Let me screen. Okay. What? I can't believe you. Well, since you left me hanging for 2 weeks, I invited Susie to the concert. So maybe my friend, I talked to him 2 weeks ago. Hey, let's go to Taylor Swift's concert. And he was like, well, I don't know. Okay, I'll think about it. All right, I'll think about it and I'll let you know. Week later, 10 days later, 2 weeks later, and nothing. So I was tired of waiting for an answer. So I invited my other friend. I invited Susie to the concert. And she said yes. So then my friend comes back to me and says, oh, hey, when are we going to the concert? Like, no, I can't believe you. You left me hanging for 2 weeks. Dude, I already invited Susie to the concert. Oh, come on. You invited me first. But you didn't accept. You said you were going to think about it. Sorry. Now Susie's coming. Oh, man. There you have it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Share this video with someone. Yeah, someone you care about, And be part of this big community of English learners from all over the world. We are nearly 300,000 subscribers. Well, at this moment, we are at 290,000 subscribers. That is amazing. That is an honor to me. So help the channel grow by sharing this lesson. And if you need guidance, if you need a study plan that will show you how to organize your study routine, I have an amazing study plan cycle that will teach you how to use the internet in your favor. So the link is in the description of this video. And I also have a listening mastery workshop that will teach you the 5 bad practices that you need to stop if you want to understand native speakers, and the 5 best practices if you want to understand native speakers anywhere, anytime. Now let's go to expression number 3. Leave someone for dead. This is bad. Okay, this is really bad. Don't do that to anyone or anyone. No, just don't, okay? Now, to leave someone for dead literally means to abandon a creature or person that is badly injured and will probably die if left alone. So in this scenario, if you leave someone for dead, you abandon a person or an animal, a creature that will probably die if you abandon them. Don't do that, okay? It was really sad because during the pandemic, a lot of people got puppies and pets. And after the pandemic was, over, a lot of people left their puppies for dead, on the road. Here I can't say living for dead, but I would assume that the animal was a little hurt or injured. But many people abandon their pets. I think that is awful, And to this day, every day people leave their animals for dead, or little babies. So don't do that, Now, examples. The burglar set the house on fire and left me for dead. Fortunately, my neighbors helped me out. So a burglar is a thief that steals houses, okay? That's a burglar. So the burglar broke into my house, stole my things, set the house on fire, and left me for dead. He abandoned me there. The house was on fire. I was gonna die. Fortunately, my neighbors helped me out. So can you imagine you stuck in a house on fire? That is awful. So that's the idea. The burglar abandoned me to die, I mean, have a code. Don't let people die. Take the money, but don't let people die, That's awful. So that's the idea. The burglar set the house on fire and left me for dead. Fortunately, my neighbors helped me out. Another example. Poor puppy, we just found him. He was left for dead. He was left for dead on the side of the road. So we were driving on the highway, and then we saw a poor puppy, injured, and the puppy was not okay, was injured, was hurt. So we pulled over, we rescued the pet, and we were like, oh my God, poor puppy. He was left for dead on the side of the road. Who does that? So that's the idea, okay, of this expression. Now, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Share these expressions, this video with a friend, and post examples. As I always tell my students, to learn a lesson, I must use it. So if you want to master your English, if you want to talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime, start using what you learn. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.